How far can you fly with half a wing? On a gray morning in the Pacific, Bill Savile launched from his carrier like any other day. Another mission, another stretch of empty ocean, nothing special until a flash of metal crossed his canopy. A mid-air collision. 5 feet of his starboard wing sheared clean off. In an instant, his fighter snapped into a vicious roll. The airplane wanted to tumble out of the sky and drag him into the sea. 300 miles from his carrier, no land in sight. What would you be thinking in that moment? On the radios behind him, the other pilots were already talking about him in the past tense. He's gone. Nobody comes back from that. But Savile hadn't finished flying. With both hands locked on the stick, fighting the aircraft's desperate urge to roll, he realized a simple truth. He couldn't muscle it home for 300 miles. His arms would give out long before the fuel did. So he did something nobody had trained him to do. He reached down, grabbed a bungee cord from his cockpit gear and hooked it around the control column, then anchored it to the side of the cockpit. A crude, improvised autopilot. The elastic held constant pressure against the good wing, just barely keeping the aircraft level. Would you trust your life to a bungee cord? Minute by minute, mile by mile, he limped back toward the carrier. The fuel gauges crept down. The ocean never changed. When the ship finally rose out of the haze, there was nothing left to save for later. His damaged fighter needed more speed just to stay airborne. He came in hot, about 130 knots, aimed at a deck that was heaving in the swell. Hooked down, one shot, no fuel for a go-around. The wheels slammed down, the arrestor wire caught, and as the aircraft shuddered to a stop, the engine coughed and died. Tanks, dry, wing, torn, pilot very much alive. They had already written him off. But Bill Savile had flown 300 miles home on one good wing and a piece of bungee cord.